For most of us, the glass used in windows or our phone screens hardly seems like a mystery. But it turns out the nature and structure of this material still baffles scientists to this day.
Glasses are essentially the problem child of condensed matter physics. Physicists at some level don't really understand why glasses are solid at all.
Dr. Amelia Liu is a physicist at Melbourne's Monash University. And here at the Monash Centre for Electron Microscopy and the nearby Australian Synchrotron facility, she's uncovering the beginnings of an answer to the so-called glass problem. Using highly sensitive instrumentation, she's developed new techniques to analyse disordered materials such as glass at the atomic level. Unlike crystals, which have an ordered lattice structure, the atoms in disordered materials are arranged more haphazardly. This makes them challenging to study with conventional methods such as X-ray crystallography.
For crystalline materials, this is basically a solved problem. The diffraction patterns are highly symmetric, and we have all the tools we need to solve the structure uniquely in terms of the diffraction pattern. But for glasses that have a very disordered structure, the problem is not solved. In my research, one of the major advances that I made was shrinking down the beam of X-rays or electrons to the size of a coordination polyhedron in a glass and collecting a diffraction pattern from that very, very small volume.
By zooming in to the level of individual atoms and their nearest neighbours, Dr. Liu discovered that while glasses have disordered structures on the larger scale, they have local symmetries. Her research found that this local symmetry gives glass its rigidity, while any structural deformation that can result in fracture corresponds to a reduction in that symmetry.
Glasses have one very well-known Achilles heel, which is that they are brittle. So when we deform them beyond their failure point, then they fail catastrophically and a crack goes right through the whole material. And so one of the challenges with glasses is how can we engineer them from the atomic level to mitigate this brittle behaviour?
She hopes her techniques can ultimately address this challenge and help engineers design tougher materials. For her outstanding research in engineering mechanics, Dr. Liu has been awarded the John Booker Medal from the Australian Academy of Science.